Hello and welcome to Draco Ray Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about Warzone, Cold War, Modern Warfare, Season 3, FPS boost, increase, best settings, graphic settings for you. As usual, no BS, no fluff, here we go. Alrighty then, here we are in Warzone. I'm gonna so right now, yes, you're like, his frame rate is like 60 something. That's because it's capped in here in the game. Also, I'm capturing, so I'm gonna show you in game what kind of FPS I'm getting. So let's jump in there right now and then go over the graphic settings. I'll show you what kind of FPS I'm actually getting. All right, almost ripping 200 at a certain point there. We're ripping about 150 plus right in the entire map in view, wiggling around. 140, flying 150, 160, 170, 180 as we get closer to the ground. This is great. That's where the battle's going to happen, right? So we're looking at 190, 200 here. We're getting 209 at certain points. Still loading into the map, 207. All right, let's take a look at the graphic settings. So I'm running full screen borderless on my monitor. I got a screen refresh rate 120. On this monitor, we're running 1920 by 1080 resolution and render resolution. I leave the aspect ratio automatic. We're not using VSync. VSync is very outdated tech in my opinion, and it's not needed with as much frames as you can push now on systems. And then we're looking at, you can do custom frame rate limits. You can do, I recommend 10 above your actual maximum monitor refresh rate. So if you got a 120, run 130. You got a 144, run 154. You got to run a 240, you're crazy. Just good luck. You're awesome. You have 240 frames, don't worry about it. But I just don't like spending extra system resources and stuff I don't need. I did see a little bit of performance out of the NVIDIA Reflex low latency, so I have enabled plus boost on. The highlights, I disable it. I don't need it. Streaming quality is on low. Texture res is on normal. You can run it on high. There's not a whole lot of frame rate difference between normal and high. Texture anti-scopic filtering low. Particle quality low. Bullet impacts and sprays you can leave on. They don't have a frame rate difference really. It's just my preference. I don't like getting sprayed and seeing all this stuff all over the map. I just like to focus on the gameplay. Tessellation's disabled. Now shadow map resolution, I recommend normal or high. Shadows help a lot with sniping. They also help identify where enemies are when they're casting shadows, things like that. Now I didn't notice a difference with this, so if I don't notice a performance difference, I don't use it. So like caching spot shadows and caching sun shadows, I just leave disabled. Particle lighting's on low. Ray tracing, ambient occlusion, and SSR is all disabled. Not using it. Filmic strength is disabled. I don't like the effect. NVIDIA DLSS. So I would recommend trying this over the dynamic resolution frame rate target. This actually disables this, and this actually will dynamically on the fly adjust your render resolution, and if your frame rate starts to dip, it'll just make the game look like crap to up your frame rate. So it really can mess with you when you're playing, but it does increase your frame rate. But I found that the NVIDIA DLSS increases your frame rate more. I'm not seeing a difference. I have enough raw power to get the effect I need, so I'm not using it. But definitely try it on your system, especially if you have a lower end system. Try the NVIDIA DLSS. Give it a shot. Now, anti-aliasing, I'm running 1x, but you can run 0 as well. I believe DLSS will override anti-aliasing as well. And it gives you the information there. So depth of field, world motion blur, weapon motion blur, film grain, all this stuff, I leave it all off. And I'm able to get the game to look amazing as well as get the frame rate that I'm looking for. So those are the settings I'm running in Season 3, and they're working amazing. All right, 150 frames flying in. All right, now let's fly into Verdansk solos, check it out, and see what kind of frames we're getting. This is the most stressful. Verdansk is the most stressful on the actual frame rate, overall frame rate. So we're gonna check it out. Here in the lobby flying in with most of the map being rendered right here, and we're well above 150, 160 here. This is a lot to render. You get a really smooth frame rate around 150, even at one of the most stressful points. Flying in with everything coming by really fast. Still getting good frames. In my opinion, this is one of the most stressful points of the game when you're flying in and you have tons of things loading, multiple helicopter things going on, all that kind of stuff. Shaders loaded in nicely. We're at one of the most stressful points of the game, and you're getting 120, 130, jumps up to 160, 170. You got a lot of helicopters in here.
Battle Royale.
most of the map being rendered, and we're hitting 160, 170.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Flying in 150, 170, somewhere between 150, 170. I hope this video helped everyone out there that watched this, and I'm always putting out helpful content. We do live streams on Thursdays and Saturdays. We have a lot of fun. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe. I try to comment below down to everyone I can, and I will see you guys next time.